Hey guys, welcome back to Bad Tabletop Gaming. It's going to be a special battle report today. We've gone 10,000 years into the future. We're fighting in the grim dark now. It's our first 40k battle report. I'm joined with Brady and with Peter. They're going to kick us off into the land of 40k, and hopefully in the next couple battle reports as we come out with them, we get more of the guys coming out and playing, and even ourselves on the channel starting to play too. So today we're playing a cleanse and capture mission. It's at 2,000 points. The deployment is Spearhead. And after the guys deploy, we're just going to go a quick army overview to talk about detachments and whatnot.
So I'm Brady. I'm going to be running the Tau today. My SEP choice was the Farsight Enclaves. I'm running 2 detachments, double battalion. My first battalion detachment consists of a commander in XV8 crisis armor. He has fusion blasters, velocity tracker, and also a shield generator. He's also going to be my warlord. He has the warlord trait, Precision of the Hunter, which allows him to reroll 1s to wound against both vehicles and monsters, and he also has the relic, the fusion blades, which are exclusive to the Farsight Enclaves, which allows them to get some better close combat. I then have a Cold Star Commander. He's got burst cannon, high output, missile pod, and ATS. I have 3 5-man fire warrior teams in that detachment. All the chassis have marker lights on them. I then have 3 sets of firesight marksmen and a ghost keel that has 2 fusion blasters, a fusion collider, 2 stealth drones, a shield generator, and target lock. I then have 2 6-man shield drone squads and a squad of 3 broadsides with high yield missile pods, SMS missiles, seeker missiles, and advanced targeting system, which gives them an additional -1 to their AP. In my second detachment, which is also a battalion, I have 2 cadre fireblades, another set of 5-man fire warrior squads, 3 of those. The chassis all have marker lights again. I then have 2 3-man stealth suit squads, all with burst cannons and velocity trackers on them. And then have a unit of XV8 crisis battle suits. The chassis for those has a burst cannon, 2 fusion blasters, and crisis iridium armor. And then there's 5 more crisis suits, and each of those is equipped with 2 burst cannons and a fusion blaster each. And they are also bringing in 6 shield drones with them. That's 2,000 points exactly. I have 13 command points.
Yeah, I'm Peter, and I'm playing the Dark Angels today, bringing 1 battalion detachment with 3 scout sniper squads as my troop choices, hiding in the ruins. HQs, we have a Primaris Master with Heavenfall Blade and Auto Bolt Rifle, a Primaris Lieutenant in Phobos armor. He is my warlord with the target priority warlord trait that allows him to boost friendly unit shooting. And 2 repulsor transports in the middle, containing all of my heavy support and elite choices. A Ravenwing Dark Talon flyer with twin hurricane bolters, and a Relic Sakaran battle tank with extra heavy bolter sponsons. We've got in the transports on the right a squad of 10 Hellblasters, plasma specialists, and on the left 3 aggressors with auto boltstorm gauntlets and frag grenade launchers, an ancient, and that rounds out the list. 1 battalion detachment provides 8 command points for this list.
Alright, seeing as who goes first roll.
Ooh. All right.
I will attempt to seize the initiative.
Go for it.
No. Peter has first turn.
All right. Huzzah, I don't get shot off the board.
Just as a heads up, I'm going to spend 2 command points right off the get-go for prepared positions.
That's a good choice.
So what prepared positions allows me to do is anything in my army that is not Titanic, even if it is not in cover, gets a cover save. So +1 to their armor save.
Nice.
Alright, start my turn off. Draw 3 cards. He has no psycher, so I can't score that. Into the discard pile. And one more. And objective 6. Okay. So, for this...
For the people that wonder...
I need to show the camera a secret number for this.
Alright. There we go.
Alright. Okay, so Brady, I have defend objective 5, 6, and sneaky secret Dark Angels business.
So number 5 is over here.
And number 6 is in the back corner here.
Okay.
Alright, well, start this party off. Let's do that with 14. Good enough. Okay, movement phase. Start off with the Sakaran. He's going to move up to here. And our repulsors need to move forward and get in range. Thankfully they can fly. Darn broadsides. And launcher ends there. Alright. Don't need that objective. And my flyer must move, so I'm not dropping it down. All those stealth suits. Oh, that's so suicide, but I have to do it. If I sit back here, I'm going to accomplish nothing. Where do squad split? 5.
5.
With the Chazouis on the end?
Yeah.
Okay, very good. So, 40 can get him all the way to there, if you'd mark that, Brady. Thank you. And we'll scoot back slightly from there so that we are just in range of both squads of fire warriors. Okay. That's movement for me. Alright, so going to begin shooting with the snipers and try to take out some heavy hitters here off the bat. So, executioner rounds from them onto your broadsides, Brady.
Okay.
And they all hit.
What's the profile on these?
Hitting on 3s. It's the D3 damage, mortal wounds on 6s.
Okay. AP. No AP?
No AP.
Okay, sounds good.
And 1 6 with a mortal wound attached.
Okay. I'll just take it on the broadside. 2 up armor save on the broadside. Oh,
Is bad.
Is bad. D3 damage. I'll command point it. We're good.
Okay.
So he takes 1 mortal wound. I am down my command point.
Squad trying the same thing. All hitting on 3s.
Oh, no. Yeah. No,
And
they have 6 wounds.
2 wounds for you, Brady. 4 up saves.
Down to a 3 up because of cover.
Yep.
So I'll just take them on the broadside again. We're good.
Okay, broadsides survive. Unfortunate. Okay, all these scout snipers are going to go into your Gold Star Commander.
Okay.
Okay, mostly hitting.
Very nice.
Yeah. I need those 6s for the wound rolls, though. Oh, bad. 3 wounds, 1 is a 6.
Okay. So Those are no AP, so I'd be up on 2 up saves. So I will do 3 2-up saves on him, which he makes them all. So he takes 1 mortal wound.
It's not off to a swinging start here for the snipers. Spray out some bigger guns. Okay, let's go to the Dark Talon. Get rid of some fire warriors.
Try.
Nah, I mean, or do we get rid of drones? Let's get rid of them. Where's your drone squad split?
So this is a 6-man squad.
Okay, so one.
Nubs. Those are gray. Those antennas are gray. Those antennas are gray.
Oh, I see. Okay. Very good.
Clever. Very nice.
Okay.
Well, I can't take any
Separate
credit. This army's painted by Mr. Matt Corliss from Hinton, Alberta, and
He does a good job.
he does good work.
Oh yeah, they do look nice. That's for sure.
Okay, we're gonna do 1 Hurricane Bolter into this drone squad and 1 into the Fire Warrior squad.
Okay, sounds good.
So drones first. Bad. And
Drones
yeah, they
have flies,
flies,
so
so
you would not get
straight
screwed.
Force. 4 of those.
Okay, I'm just going to steal 1 of those. So it will be 4 up invulnerables, followed by a 5-up feel no pain, which is cocked. So we lose 1 drone.
Alright. And the Fire Warriors. Same thing. Hurricane Bolter away. Oh my gosh, it's a lot of bads. 5 bad dice.
Not the first time we've heard that here.
Those guys lost.
3s to wound Fire Warriors, because they're squishy. 7 for the Fire Warriors.
Okay, 7 3-up saves because of prepared positions. So we lose 1, 2, 3. Oh, we lose a squad.
Dice are bad.
Yeah.
And then the Rift Cannon is the biggie.
Into
The broadsides.
Okay.
So 3 shots on that 5. And it's heavy, so we're hitting on 4s.
And they do not have fly.
Yeah,
That matters.
that's why I'm hitting on
5.
Fours.
4s. Okay.
And winning on 2s against broadsides. So
Toughness. Strength 10.
Yeah.
Okay. I will
-3.
pass. I will pass it off onto the far drone squad.
Okay.
So 2s to pass onto the drones. Both drones take it, and 5-up feel no pains on the drones. 2 drones die.
Well, it's better than a dead broadside. One took damage from the Rift Cannon, so on a 3-up it takes additional mortal wounds. 3. So D3 extra mortal wounds for the drones, 1 more.
Okay. 5-up feel no pain on the drones. Drone dies.
1 more drone down. Okay. These 5 snipers over here are going to go after your nearest fire site marksman.
Farsight or cadre?
Fire site.
Okay. Cool.
We're rolling 1s for being Dark Angels and holding still. And oh my gosh, these dice are bad. 1 wound.
Will be a 3-up save because of cover. We're good.
Alright, he's fine. Okay, big tanks time. Okay, so the broadsides are going to get the Sakaran,
Okay.
since they're the only thing in range. So 9 heavy bolter shots. Bad. Bill, what do you think, dice? 4s. 2 at -1 there, Brady.
Okay, I'll take it on that broadside, so 3 ups. He takes
1
another
damage.
wound.
Okay. And the accelerator autocannon. Oh, there we go. There's some money.
You need that for your wounds.
Yeah, I need that for the wounds because it turns them into rending wounds. Well, still pretty good. Only
Yeah.
1 failed to wound, and 2 of them are rending. So those 2 are at -3, and these ones are all at -1. 2 damage a pop.
So that's 5 there. And 2 there. So I'll do the first 2 rending on the squad that's already lost 3, and I'll do the remaining 5 on the squad that has lost none. So the squad that lost 3 so far, both drones take it, and 5-up feel no pains. Both drones die. And then we have 5 more on the other squad, 2 ups for the drones to take it, Drones all take it, and 5 up, feel no pains on those. 3 drones out of that squad die.
Start with the Onslaught Gatling Cannon repulsor into your broadsides.
Okay, everything?
Everything into the broadsides.
Okay.
So, 12 shots for the heavy Onslaught Gatling Cannon. Miss. 4s. Holy smokes. Okay. So, 8 at -1.
I will take that all on the broadside for 2 up saves.
2 ups.
He's good.
Okay. The regular Gatling Cannon is very bad. And the twin heavy bolters, less bad. For 2 more, Brady.
2 ups because of cover. We're good.
Okay. And the crack missile launcher. 2. 1 hits. 3. Nope. No dice there. And then all these storm bolters. Only 1.
2 up save.
Yeah.
We're good.
Oh, those dice are rolling hot. And lastly, the stubber. Because who doesn't like a heavy stubber? Nope.
Back.
Okay, other repulsor will try the same trick and hopefully do more than 0 damage.
Okay.
Alright, so all the last gun. 3 out of 4. And 2 wounds.
Okay. I will take
Minus
1
36.
on the one squad and 1 on the other squad.
Yep.
So that squad, 2 up to take it. Drone takes it. Drone dies. And then on the other squad, drone takes it. Drone lives.
Hey,
Nice.
okay. Storm bolters. Doing good. 4 from the storm bolters.
Okay. I'll take it directly on the broadside. Broadside passes.
And the crack grenade. 1 hits, and it wounds. -1.
Nice.
2 up on the broadsides. We're good.
Angels, so just morale for the squads of Tau that have taken some casualties.
So because we have one squad that lost 3 drones, drones are leadership 6, we are looking at 3 plus 4 is 7, so I lose an additional 1 to morale. And then in the other squad they lost 1, so I need to roll 5 and 1 is 6, so they are good. They hold in there. It's my turn to draw objectives now, so I play a little different. I let my opponent draw my objectives.
Make sure there's
Okay.
teamwork
You got to
happening
fold,
here.
and just in case I get priority orders or anything.
Okay, yep.
Okay,
Alright, there you are.
thank you. So, my objectives for this round are behind enemy lines. So I score 1 victory point if I have 1 unit completely within the enemy deployment zone, or D3 if I have 3 more. I have the lure. Score 1 victory point if at least 1 enemy unit that made a successful charge in your opponent's last turn was destroyed. Well, unfortunately, Pete did not charge me, and then I have Big Game Hunter. To score 1 victory point if I kill a enemy unit with a wounds characteristic of 10 or more, or 20 or more gets me D3. Unfortunately, he has no 20 wound models, but he does have some 10 wound models. At the beginning of my movement phase, I'm just gonna move some fire warriors up to get them out of the backfield. And then we're going to move some more fire warriors up. end of the movement phase. We do not have a psychic phase in the Tau, surprisingly. And we're going to go right into our main phase, the shooting phase. So at the beginning of the shooting phase, I'm going to nominate this Cold Star Commander to nominate the broadsides for command and control node. So what that means is he's not allowed to move or shoot, but now my broadsides are allowed to re-roll all their wound rolls. That cost me 1 command point. Now we're going to start off with my Firesight Marksman is going to shoot into Peter's Repulsor with the last cannon. So on a 3, I get a marker light. I do not. So we're going to go on to the next guy. We're going to need a 3 to get a marker light. We get 1. So we're up to 1 marker light, which then lets me play uplinked marker lights for 1 command point. And what this does is it allows me to add D3 additional marker lights. So we're looking for a 3, but we get a 2. So that repulsor is now up to 3 marker lights. So we're going to shoot with our last Firesight Marksman. If we're looking for a 3 again, rerolling 1s, we get 4 marker lights on it now. Now we're going to shoot from one of our Cadre Fireblades over here. Now he did move, so he'd normally suffer the penalty of -1 to hit on heavy weapons. Because we have 4 marker lights now, he now does not suffer that penalty. So we're looking for a 2, which we get. So that repulsor now has 5 marker lights on it. And that is max marker lights for the Tau. So with our last Cadre Fireblade, we're just going to shoot his marker light into the jet fighter. He's BS2, -1 for moving with a heavy weapon, and a further -1 because it's a flyer, so we're looking for a 4, which we get. So we're now re-rolling 1s against that flyer. Okay, so we're going to open up with the Ghost Keel first into the Laz Repulsor. So we do have D3 shots on his Fusion Collider, so we have 1 shot. Plus he has 2 top-mounted Fusion Blasters, so we're looking at 3 shots total. And because we are in Melta range with all 3 of the guns, we will roll them all together. So he's BS4, but he's hitting on 3s now because 5 marker lights gives +1 to hits. So we have 3 hits. We have Strength 8 versus the Repulsor's Toughness 8, so we're looking at 4s to wound. We have 2 wounds that hit. So because it is -4, Pete does not get a save against it. So we're looking at Melta range for the first shot takes 4 wounds, and Melta shot for the second shot takes 6 wounds for 10 wounds total. So we have these stealth team that they're going to shoot down in this guy. They're regular BS4, +1 because of the marker light, and also +1 because they have velocity track. So they're actually hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s. So we have 2 misses, 3 misses. Now we are tough 8 versus my strength 4, so we are looking at 6s to wound, which we have 4 of them. 4 saves with no AP.
3 up armor. Saves the day.
Okay. And we are going to rinse and repeat with this other squad of stealth suits over there. 2s, rerolling 1s. 2 misses. And 6s again. And we have no wounds out of that one. Unfortunate. Next, we're just going to have to play the long game, and we're going to have to put our broadsides into him. So what we're going to do then is we are going to put, all 3 broadsides are going to put their high-yield missile pods, as well as their seeker missiles, into this repulsor. And they're going to put all their SMS launchers into this repulsor. 8, 10, 12. So this is 24 smart missile shots into the damaged repulsor. And they are hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. 2s are not our friends. And now we have 5s to wound, but because of the stratagem we played, we are rerolling all failed wounds. Which is good because we only have 2 wounds out of that entire roll. Turned around a little bit. So Pete, we have 6 wounds at -1.
Okay. 4 up armor save. 2 go through. So bringing the repulsor up to 12 damage.
Alright, now we have the high yield missile pods and the seeker missiles into the other repulsor. So the high yields are going to be hitting on 4s. No rerolls because we didn't put a marker light on it. And then we are looking at 5s to wound, but we have full rerolls. 3 so far. And we have 5 wounds total at -2. 6 wounds at -2.
5 up armors. Half.
So we're looking at 7 wounds done. And then we have 3 seeker missiles that will be hitting on 6s. And none of those seeker missiles hit. Alright, next we're going to go into the fire warriors over there. They are going to be putting all their shots into the Nephilim jet fighter, I think it is. Dark Talon. Ooh, same thing. We are looking at 15 shots out of the front squad. 3, 6, 9, 12, and 15. 15 shots. Hitting on 5s, rerolling 1s. Not bad. And then we are looking at 5s to wound. 1 wound, minus on that.
3 up armor. Save.
Okay, and the next squad will do the same thing. Learning from their fellows' mistakes, they are a little bit better shots. And we are looking at 5s to wound. This time we're looking at 4 wounds.
Much better. Ooh, 2 go through.
So 3 members of this squad are in rapid fire range, 2 are not. So that will be 6 shots from the guys in rapid fire because they're not close to a cadre, and then the 2 that aren't. Alright, so we are looking at 4 hits and 5s to wound. 3 wounds out of those guys.
Ouch. The Ember protects.
Ooh, we'll see about that. We're gonna just now shoot these guys over here. We got 2. First row's in rapid fire range. Back row's not, so we're looking at 6 shots from the front row and 2 at the back. These guys will be hitting on 3s because of the marker lights. Rerolling the 1s. And then we are looking at 5s. 1 wound, no AP. Tension mounted and wounds.
Finally.
And how many wounds does he have left now?
3.
3 wounds left. Alright, I do believe... No, we have one other squad of 5 here. So we have 4 guys I can see. One wound, no AP.
Curses.
The Emperor does not protect. Unfortunately, I do believe that is all of our charging, or all of our shooting. We will not be charging though, because that is...
Cowardly.
Yeah, that's just silly. So at the end of the turn, we actually don't score anything, But what we are going to do is we are going to discard the lure just because, yeah, we don't want it. And that is the end of Tau turn 1.
So at the end of Brady's turn, since my Sikaran has been holding on to objective number 6 for 2 player turns now, I complete this objective and it scores me 2 victory points.
Very nice.
The dream was to pop the last repulsor and then wipe them out with the broadsides.
Yeah, I'm aware of the dream.
that was the dream.
Dark Angel's turn 2, need to generate some more tactical objectives. So we have this one, we'll show the camera but not Brady because it's a secret.
Dark Angels and their secrets, I tell you.
And the second one, Master of the Warp. I don't have any Psychers, so that one goes into the discard. And we try again, defend objective number 4. So I have to hold that for 2 player turns.
Which is up there.
Over here.
Up in the building over there. Great.
Oh, thank
Yeah,
you.
the big reason we're discarding the ones that don't take precedence in the game is just to keep it interesting and keep the game rolling. So,
Okay, movement phase then. So let's begin with our flyer, since it has to keep on keeping on if it doesn't want to drop down. And it's going to take off minimum 20, so it has to clear the Tau. So we'll do that and sneak up right behind the Cold Star Commander. Then all of our infantry is going to get out of their transports since they're taking heavy fire. So infantry hops out 3 and then move forward towards the Xenos. So these guys can all just follow with the friends. Alright, the transport can now move, but it's going to choose not to, since it's already right up in enemy territory. And actually, I might want to back up a smidge just to let friends through. The transport on the left is going to disgorge its troops as well. A squad of aggressors hops out, as well as the lieutenant and ancient with the banner. And then they move. That repulsor is also in range of everything it wants to shoot at, so it can hold still. And the Sikaran in the back with the long-range guns is fine. Heavy bolters for days. Off the shooting phase with the Sikaran, it's going to target stealth suits on top of the crates with the accelerator autocannon, and put the heavy bolters into the fire warriors downrange. So we'll start with the accelerator cannon. And it's doing good works.
It would hit on the 3.
Oh, you're right. It would. Yes.
You'd have to
And
roll.
I have to roll to wound, which it does. And stealth suits are only toughness 4.
Correct.
So there's our damage. That one was a 6 before I knocked it over.
Okay.
So 1 rending save for you, Brady.
So that's at -3, so that'll be to a 6 up, but they have +1 for cover, so a 5 up. Nope, so it kills 1.
There's a guy. And these ones are all at -1.
With cover, it drops their armor saves back down to a 3 up. And 1 more dies.
Okay. The heavy bolters into the fire warriors at the end of the street. Wounding on 3s. 4 heavy bolter wounds for you.
5 up armor saves. No, 4 die.
Alright. Our friends, the Hellblasters, are going to try and get rid of this Xenos battlesuit in front of them. So we've got 10 of them. feels like overkill. How many ones in go skill?
10.
Nah. Overkill is the best kind of kill.
Okay.
So 10 of them inside rapid fire range with their plasma.
Overcharging.
Overcharging.
Okay.
And the lieutenant will provide them with +1 to hit since you can see the ghost scale.
Okay.
So, 3.
And another 2.
Okay, so 5 possible bad times for these Hellblasters. And 1, 2. That one's going to have to be a different one. Okay, so 3 of them are going to explode since 2 of them rolled the same number. So we'll just take 3 out of the back. Okay. Fortunately, there's an ancient there, so in a second they'll get to check and try to fight again.
Okay.
We are hitting on 3s still.
Yep.
And wounding you on 3s as well. Which worked out really well. So 10 saves for you on your shield generator.
So that will be 10 4-up invulnerable saves, which I make only 4, so that is enough to kill him.
So 12 damage to the ghost skill.
And he just goes goodbye.
Alright, the 3 fallen Hellblasters get to try and on a 4-up fight again since the Ancient is right there, and they do.
Very nice.
So they're going to go after the broadside team. And they hit the broadside team. And wounding you on 3s. So only 2 of those go through, unfortunately.
I'll put it on the 5-man drone team. 2 ups to the drones, and then 5 up. Feel no pains on the drones. 2 drones die.
Drones saving the day. We're going to go next into the very damaged repulsor. It's going to fire all of its laser weapons at the broadsides, and all of its small anti-infantry weapons are going to go into these drones that are floating around. So, 5 ups. Only 1. Curse you damage. But it does wound the broadside.
Okay, I will take it on the drone that only has 1 drone left. 2 up, which is good, and then a 5 up to save it, which it does not.
Drone squad down. Okay, small arms fire into the drones. So, heavy stubber, 1 hit, 1 wound. Grenade launcher, 2 shots, both hitting, 1 wounding. And the Stormbolters. No hits from the Stormbolters. Alright, Brady, 2 saves for your shield drones.
1 at -1 and 1 at...
1 and 0.
Okay, 4 up and a 5 up. We're good.
Nice.
Stealth drones live.
The auto bolt rifle off of the Ancient. Try to keep plucking them away at them. And 2 wounds.
Okay, 2 4 5 up saves coming at you then. Oh no, stealth team is down. Stealth drones.
Stealth drones down. Okay. Our aggressors are going to fire up the middle and try and whittle away some fire warriors here. So we're going to have 2 of them fire at the nearest squad for sure, and 1 is going to fire at the back squad. So at the near squad, 2d6 with the grenades, so 7 extra shots, in addition to their 12 shots for their gauntlets. And we're hitting on 3s without any rerolls because we just got out of a transport. And wounding also on 3s against Tau.
3 4 up armor saves. We lose 3 out of the front squad.
Okay, front squad loses 3, and the back squad is taking 1 grenade and 6 bolter rounds, which all wound. Good job, bolters.
And 4-ups again. Lose 3 out of that squad.
Alrighty. Alright, firing the repulsor with the Gatling cannons, downrange into the broadsides and drones. We're going to target the drones with the storm bolters, as well as the heavy stubber and the heavy bolter, and put all the Gatling rounds and crack grenades into the broadsides. So we'll begin with drones. The storm bolters not doing super great work, but do get 2 wounds.
Alright, 4-up saves on the drones, followed by 5-up feel no pains. We're good.
Oh, the heavy stubber hitting 2, wounding 1.
4-up invulnerable save on the drone. He's good.
Alright, and lastly the twin heavy bolter. Ouchie. 1 hit. And it does wound.
4-up save. And a 5-up feel no pain. No.
Okay, 1 drone down. And now for the Gatling cannons, it's the broadsides. That's a silly move on my part. Bad. Alright, there you are.
Okay, I will take this on the broadside. So 3-up armor saves. He loses 4 wounds, so the broadside does go down.
Yay. 1 broadside down. Okay. You drop stasis bomb on the unit of drones and fire all of its hurricane bolters and rift cannon into the Cold Star Commander. So for the bomb, we have 2 mortal wounds for the drones.
Okay. 5-up feel no pains for the drones. 1 drone dies.
1 goes away. Alright, our rift cannon is D3 shots. Nice. Very nice. And we don't get the benefit of strafing run, but that's okay because we rolled 5s and 6s to hit. And Cold Star Commander T5.
T5.
Alright, 3 wounds for the Cold Star Commander at -3.
Okay, this will be... I will take him on the drones first. So, 2-up to go to the drone. Drone takes it. 5-up for the drone to live. 1 drone dies.
Okay.
2-up for the drone to take it. Drone does not take it. And 2-up drone for the other drone to take it. Does. And a 5-up. Drone lives. And then a 6-up armor save on the commander. Nope.
So 3 plus on a 3 plus. Yes, an additional 3 mortal wounds for the commander.
So
6 damage
total.
for the commander.
So the commander is gone.
Alright, and then the hurricane bolters will pepper his corpse, since they were declared as targeting him. 5-man unit of scouts going into this Fireblade.
Okay.
And hitting...
Rerolling the 1.
Oh, rerolling 1s, thank you, Rudy. Very nice, hitting 4. And only wounding 1, but it is with a mortal wound.
Nope, your 3 would wound.
Oh, you're right, yeah, so 1 armor save as well. How being all squishy.
We do save 1 of them, so he will take 2 wounds.
So a damage plus the mortal wound from rolling a 6.
So he's down 2 wounds.
Okay. Meanwhile, over here, we'll fire a squad of scout snipers into this lone stealth suit hiding on top of the crates. Also rerolling 1s, thankfully. And 1 wound for the stealth suit.
Alright, we're looking at a 2-up armor save. No. He takes a wound.
Okay. Next unit of scouts will play that same song.
The 3s will miss.
Yeah. Oof. 1 damage.
2-up armor save. He's good.
And he lives. Okay. Lucky devil. Then we're going to keep plucking away at him with our Eliminator Squad. So we'll use the extra to hit, but only 1 damage round.
Okay.
Not that we needed the extra to hit.
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
There we go.
2
Please
wounds.
die.
2-up armor saves. We're good.
If I'd used the other ones, you'd be dead from a
Yeah. Teach you.
Yeah, that will teach me. All right, I guess we'll
We
keep
still have one more.
shooting. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if they can see him though. This kind of repulsor's parked in the way. No, one of them can see a broadside. So one will shoot the broadside with the D3 damage round.
Okay.
Hitting, wounding with a 6, so -2 on the save.
4-up armor. We're good.
Passes, so just the mortal wound from the 6.
Okay, so he is down to 5 wounds.
All right. Thus concludes the shooting phase. Blaster squad is going to charge those broadsides. So Brady overwatch away.
Okay. Because I'm Tau and my fire warriors are within 6 inches of my broadsides, my Tau fire warriors can also provide overwatch as well. So what we're going to do here is we're going to rapid fire this guy's pulse rifle, but then this guy right here, actually this guy right here is going to shoot his marker light into them, and this guy right here is going to throw a photon grenade. So the marker light on this guy hitting on a 6, it does not. D6 shots on the photon grenade, 3 shots. Looking for a 6. We get a 6, so this squad is now -1 to all their hits until the end of the turn. Now we're going to fire our broadsides into them. So we're going to start with the high yield missile pods, hitting on 6s. We get some good 6s in there. And we are going to be wounding them on 3s. We got 3 wounds at -2.
And two go through. So the first one
Does
a damage. The second one will finish that marine gun.
I'm going to spend a command point actually to re-roll that into a 3 to kill 1. And then the second damage does 1, unfortunately.
All right, the one who is dead gets to try to shoot. I'm going to spend a command point to try that again. There we go. So he does get to fire. So he will fire at the broadsides which are charging, rapid firing and overcharging his plasma since he's already dead. And there's no hit penalty on the broadsides.
The 3 will miss because of the pulse grenade.
Ah, the photon grenade.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Okay. Typical. Okay. So, one dead. Smart.
I missed 4 extra shots, so I do have 1 more high yield that hits. And it does wound, -2.
But that's a
Save.
save.
Pete's good. 2.
On to the smart missiles.
8, 10, 12, 14, and 16 shots. We only have 1 hit out of those. Looking for a 3 to wound. It does wound at -1.
4-up armor save. Saves the day.
And that is their shooting.
Alright, so charging towards these broadsides. That is really bad. That can't even be saved with a command point. So, no dice for the Hellblasters making it into close combat. So that ends the charge phase then.
And I'm looking for a 4 or a 6. No. 5 and 3 is 8, so I do lose an additional guy. Looking for a 4 or a 6. 6. So 6 for Tau is Bonding Knife Ritual, which is an auto pass. 6 drone. I lost 5 drones. Leadership 6. Looking for a 1. I get it. The drone lives. And over there, lost 4 of them, so I'm looking for a 3 or a 6. I get a 2, so that guy does stay over there as well. And that is the Tau morale phase.
And the Hellblasters lost a few guys to dangerous plasma weapons, so on anything but a 6, they're good. So 1
It's
point
intact.
for scoring this, since I did try to assault the broadsides.
Nice.
Bringing my score up to 4.
Pete, to draw me another objective.
Just 1.
Just 1. What do we get? Multiple.
distractions.
Score with 1 enemy unit wholly within 12 inches of the battlefield edge.
And 1 within 12 inches of opposite battlefield edge.
Well, that's
Get taken out.
that is possible. Highly unlikely, but possible. Gonna keep on trucking with these fire warriors. And the cadres are just going to sit still where they are because they're happy there. We'll just move these cute little Tau guys right up in front of these guys. And then we're also going to deploy some stealth suits. And the stealth suits are just going to jump out of the sky right here. And just come down right here. And then those guys are going to stand still where they are. And now we're going to bring in the reserves. So we've brought down our Warlord in the XV8 Crisis suit. We have also now brought down the Crisis team with their 6 drones.
Which I'm going to interrupt.
Okay.
With Auspex Scan Stratagem, since he deployed within 12 inches of me, I can take a shooting attack at him, albeit at a -1 penalty for the price of 2 command points. So, we're going to do the Hellblasters into the drones. Not overcharging, because that would be dangerous. And all but one of them are in rapid fire. So, 11 shots for the Hellblasters at the drones. Hitting on 4s, because -1 penalty. Get out of there. Moving on 3s. That's a lot of bad. Only 2 saves for the drones, but...
Okay, so we're looking at 2 4-up invulnerables. Nope, and the damage on each of those?
Just 1.
Just 1. So 2 5-up, feel no pains. Nope, 2 drones do die.
Alright. Resume movement phase.
Alright, we are done our movement phase, so we'll go right into the shooting phase. So at the beginning of the shooting phase, I am going to spend 1 CP, I believe it is. 2 CPs for Drop Zone Clear, which is our Farsight exclusive stratagem. And what that does is it gives any unit that dropped down this turn +1 to their hit rolls for the turn, for the phase. And then we are now going to shoot some marker lights around. So we will start over here with the Cadre Fireblade. He's just going to shoot 1 marker light all the way over into the tail of the Dark Talon, hitting on a 3, which he does not hit. So the other guy's going to try and show him how it's done, and he's going to hit on a 3, which it does hit. So we are now re-rolling 1s against the Dark Talon. Next, we're going to go up here, and we're going to put a marker light from this Firesight Marksman, and he is going to put it into the Hellblasters, actually. So we're looking for 3 hits. We're going to spend 1 CP again for uplink marker lights for D3 additional marker lights. We're looking at 1 additional marker light for 2. We're actually going to command point that. So we're looking to get 2 marker lights out of it. So it did cost me another CP though. And then these 2 guys are also going to shoot into the Hellblasters as well. At a 3, 1 hits, and a 5. So we are at 5 marker lights on the Hellblasters. Alright, now we will go into the shooting phase proper. So what we're going to do is we are going to shoot this guy's marker light from the chassis into the repulsor. So he's going to be hitting it on a 5. And this guy's going to throw a photon grenade into the Hellblasters. So the chassis hitting on a 5 into the repulsor does not hit. And D6 shots on the fusion, or the photon grenade, 3 shots. Hitting on 4s. Some bad dice.
Bad Yahtzee.
Bad dice. Alright, well, in that case, we're just going to pan over here to the commander. He's going to put his 2 fusion shots into the Dark Talon. So we're looking at 2s to hit, rerolling 1s. 2 hits, and then we're looking at 3s to wound. 2 wounds at -4. So I do believe those go straight through. And we're looking at 2d6 damage for 8 wounds.
Which finishes it off. Nobody's nearby enough for it to explode on them, though.
Okay.
So we'll remove you.
Move over to the Crisis team. So what we're going to do with the Crisis team is we're going to put all of their fusion blasters into the wounded repulsor, and we're going to put all of their burst cannons into the 3 eliminators up there. So we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 fusion blasters into the side of that repulsor. So they're normally BS4, but they are now BS3 because of the drop zone clear. So we're looking for 3s, and we have 4 hits, and we're looking at 4s to wound, of which we have 2, and they go straight through that puny little armor of it, and we're looking at 7 wounds total.
So that finishes it off. Does it explode on a 6? It does not. Repulsor is gone.
Cannon coming in from the Crisis suit. So I have 22 dice on my hand. I'll be rolling this twice against those eliminators. Hitting on 3s. Alright, so we have a good number of hits, and then we are looking at 3s to wound. We are... If you could give me that many save rolls, please, Peter.
No AP on burst cannons, right?
No AP.
5, 10, 11. Okay. Thankfully with cloaks, 2 up. And only 2 are bad. 1 damage apiece, right?
1 damage apiece.
That kills an eliminator.
Okay. So what we'll do is we'll fire the second half of that volley now. And we're looking at 3s to wound again. Alright, you can give me that many saves.
Alrighty, come on, camo cloaks.
They're good.
Alright, they're fine. You hit the building like crazy, but not them.
Unfortunate. Alright, what we'll do now then is we will open up with our broadsides. And because we are in range, yes we are, and yes we are going to put all of the broadside smart missile systems into the eliminators, and then we're going to put all of their high yield missiles into the aggressors. So we have 16 smart missiles going into our friends the eliminators up here, hitting on 4s. And wounding on 3s. So we have 3 wounds at -1, ignoring your cover.
Problems. So, 4s.
Ooh,
And they make it.
And then we have 16 high yields going into your aggressors. Not so good, but and 3s to wound.
Forced to win the T5.
Strength 7.
Oh, sorry. I was thinking smart missiles. Never mind.
Oh, and only 1
But-
wound out of those.
Yeah, didn't matter. Okay. And it fails to save. So,
We are looking at 1 dead aggressor.
1 dead aggressor.
Yeah. We're going to put these stealth suits into the aggressors as well now. Hitting on 4s. And wounding on 4s. We are looking at 2 wounds with no AP.
And 1 goes through.
Awesome. And then we will then... do we still have a lonely... No, he is gone. So we'll just put this lonely stealth suit up into him. So he's only got 4 shots, hitting on 4s. 3 hits though. And 4s to wound. 1 wound.
Will it finish him off? No, he saves.
He does save it. So we'll go to the other side of the board now. We're just going to start off with this Fireblade putting his shot from his rapid fire pulse rifle into the scout. So we're looking at 2 shots. 1 hit, no wounds. And then we are going to be looking at everyone in rapid fire range, which is nice. And 10 into the scouts. And we are looking at 4s to hit. Do they have camel cloaks? They do? Okay. And then 4 wounds.
With no AP?
No AP.
Alright. 3 save. 1 goes down.
Into these guys as well. 2 hits. And 1 wound.
Alright. Will it blend? He saves.
Okay. Alright. That is the end of the shooting phase. Okay. So, in the craziness of the Tau, these 2 lone fire warriors are going to now charge that squad of Hellblasters.
Alright, and they are -1 to hit, so they're not going to risk overcharging their plasma to kill some fire warriors. As funny as that would be, but they are definitely in rapid fire range. 6s anyway. Ooh. 4 6s with the plasmas. Bodes ill. Oh, fire warriors. Yeah, 3 wounds. T3.
-3. Kills them.
Yeah, so they eat the first volley of plasma.
Okay, so we
Stealth
will
suits
now
wanna
stem
try
the
again?
stealth suits.
Alright, stealth suits. Once more with feeling. Here we go. 1 command point for weapons of the Dark Age.
Okay.
2. Make their damage 2. In case we get some hits here. They didn't get to use that yet. So, okay, 1 hit. When it fails to wound, I'm going to use a command point reroll. Try and wound that. There you go, stick a wound.
Okay, we're looking at a 6-up armor save. No.
Alright, so 2 damage. Pops the stealth suit.
We will CP that though.
Oh.
Looking for a 6-up armor save. He gets it.
Dang.
All right, now we're looking at charge
Great.
distance of 6
6.
inches, which is more than enough. So what we're going to do is we're going to use a little bit of trickery here. And what we're going to do is we're going to tri-point this Hellblaster so they cannot fall back out of combat. 7 total attacks from the stealth suits into the Hellblasters. Hitting on 5s, I do believe. 2 hits, and we're looking at 4s to wound. 2 wounds. We're really hoping this Hellblaster doesn't.
He's only got 1 wound left on him, the front one. Okay.
He saves them.
He saves.
So now the Hellblasters will attack me back.
Yes, they will. So, 4, 6, 10, no, 13 attacks for them.
Okay.
There we go.
At -2.
Yeah, so hitting on 5s, they reduce the Tau levels of close combat. Still stuck 4 hits. And 3 wounds.
So we're looking at 3-up armor saves for the stealth team. Ooh, we do need to command point one of these so that one of the stealth teams does live. So we're looking for a 3, and we get it. So 1 stealth team member has lost a wound.
Okay. And I'm going to use all but my last command point to have my Hellblasters fight again. Because I'm getting out of here. So, alright, give me some 4s. Ooh, wow, that's really, really not good. Oh, I can't use the command point on that, I need it.
Okay, so we're looking at a 3-up armor
Single
save.
save. Yes!
Ooh.
Freedom!
Yeah, unfortunately that does kill the stealth team warrior.
Alright, so end of the combat.
Yep, morale, I do not have any myself actually this turn.
Yeah.
No
morale. So you score anything?
I did. I scored Big Game Hunter
Mm-hmm.
for
Destroying a repulsor. And
1
airplane.
victory point. So I am now up to 1 victory point. And the turn is to the Dark Angels.
And we have defend objective 3, which is in my zone, that's convenient. And hold the line, score points for having my deployment zone clear of enemy units. Let's see if we can do that. So, for movement, all our tanks are going to hold still. Our lieutenant is going to go over to the repulsor. And our ancient is going to come help with this fight. Our captain is going to go downstairs. And he's going to advance, not a 1K, over to the wall. And we're going to send a unit of scouts over to go grab that objective, so they will advance. 5. So 5 down, 6 over. Okay. Sakarin probably should come help. As much as I don't want to move the... Yeah, it'll come help. Sakarin is going to come over here. Okay, and that is it for movement. So, to start off the shooting phase, we're going to have this repulsor fire everything into the big blob of crisis suits. So, starting off with our Gatling cannons. The Warlord over there to provide +1 to hit. It's not bad at all. And T5 on crisis suit. Correct. 5, so 4s to wound. Okay, it's a lot of not 4s. So 5 -1s.
I'm going to take 2 on 3 on drones and 2 on a crisis suit. So the drones, 2 hits, 2 take it, and 1 drone lives. And then we have 3 wounds that go through on the crisis suit. 3 up armor becomes a 4 up armor. No, so a crisis suit does die. We will take this guy.
Okay, moving on to our twin heavy bolter. And 2 wounds of the same variety.
We are looking at, we'll take those on a suit. Suit takes 1 wound.
Okay. Our heavy stubber. Hitting. And 1 wound from the heavy stubber.
Okay, AP.
No.
Okay, 3 up armor. We're good.
Perfect. Okay. Our grenade launchers. Only 1 shot. Hitting. And failing to wound.
Rerolling 1s.
Ah, yes, right. Still failing to wound.
Okay.
And then our storm bolters. And 2 wounds from the storm bolters.
Okay. 3 up armor saves on the suit. Takes another wound. He is down to 1 wound remaining.
Okay. 6 from the auto grenade launchers. 4 shots. And they all hit. Looking for some 5s to wound. 2 of those.
Okay. We will take it on the crisis suit.
Ooh.
We are losing another one.
Okay, another crisis suit goes down. Alright, the Sakarin is liking the look of that. He's going to help. So, firing the heavy bolters first into the crisis suits on 4s. Ooh, darn for moving. And 2 wounds -1.
Okay, I'll take these on to crisis suit. So 4 ups. Saves
perfect.
both of them.
And the accelerator cannon, which is on 3s because you fly. And wounding on 3s as well. So 3 of those.
Okay.
One of which is rending -3.
We'll take all of those on drones.
Okay.
So all the drones take it,
Yep.
and 5 up, feel no pains. 1
One
drone
drone
is left
lives.
alive.
Okay. Alright, our sniper team that's on the move 4 hits still. Pretty good. And only 1 wound against the crisis suits.
Okay, I will take it on the Shasfree with the Iridium suit. So a 2-up armor save. He's good.
Very nice. Okay. Our Eliminator squad. No, we're going to use the other snipers first. Other snipers first, same thing. And they haven't gone anywhere, so they get to reroll 1s. And
Nothing.
darn, nothing. Okay. It's underwhelming. Our Ancient is in range to fire 2 shots from his rifle and completely miss. And then we have to move on to Eliminators. So the Eliminators using the Executioner rounds for maximum punch. The 2 upstairs at the crisis suits. 1 hits and fails to wound. And the ones downstairs.
Oh, are they heavy?
Yeah, it's
okay.
Downstairs
Gotcha.
penalty. But 6. And failing to wound as well, unfortunately. So then we have to go over to our snipers on the far side. 4 of them shooting at that lone stealth suit on top of the container. So 2 hits and fails to wound.
Excellent.
Unfortunate.
The Tau is weathering the storm quite nicely.
Way too nicely. All right, and then our aggressors are going to try to finish him off. We'll have one aggressor shoot into him and the other one into the drone that's behind the broadsides. So for the one shooting at the guy on top of the container, 2 grenade shots.
Twice.
Mm-hmm. They shoot and then they shoot again.
Oh, gotcha. Not all at once.
Yeah, it doesn't double the. It's not like the Docabots. So hitting on 4s against him, and they all wound. 3 saves for Mr.
2-ups.
Stealth suit. Ah,
He is dead. So he only had the 1 wound left.
right. And at the drone, we have huge success, and wounding on 4s. So 5 saves for Mr. Shield Drone.
Ooh. 5 saves, 5 4-up invulnerable saves, and 5-up feel no pain. So close, but
Does go down.
he does go down.
And for their second volley of fire, they are just going to shoot everything into the broadside. So 2 grenade launchers, say 3 shots. 3, 6, and 6. And rolling 1s, which I'm pretty sure I forgot a minute ago. And hitting on 3s against broadsides, wounding on 5s. And 1, 2, 3.
Okay, 3 2-up armor saves on the broadsides. They're good.
Alright, they make it. And that is it for all of my shooting.
Straight into the fight phase.
No, we're gonna go charge phase.
Okay.
The aggressors are gonna come try help.
Okay.
So they're gonna declare charge against the stealth suits
Okay.
and go for it.
Oh,
Maximum charge.
very
Boxcars.
nice.
So they have no trouble coming around to help with their fists. And that is going to be it for charges. Combat now. The aggressors punching some stealth suits up. They're sneaky though, so we're only hitting them on 5s. However, we are wounding them on 2s at -3 to saves.
2 6-up armor saves coming at you. No, they both go through.
Alright, D3 damage apiece. First one says 2 damage. Second one says 3 damage. Stealth suits liberated.
At shield drone, we're looking for not a 4. He is gone.
Yay! And the board is cleared of drones. Alright, at the end of the turn, gonna do a little measuring here. Oh, I think I might be in luck, Brady. So, these crisis suits are not inside my deployment zone.
Unfortunately not.
Unfortunately, they're not, which does allow me to score point for hold line.
Nice.
And my secret objective is now revealed, which we showed at the beginning. It has now been 3 turns since I have had to fall back from a combat or fail a morale check, which scores me D3 plus 3, which rolls a 3. Ooh. So 6 additional victory points, so 7 for the turn, bringing my total up to 11.
Ooh.
So bottom of the 3 to the Tau. 2 additional cards. Okay, those ones want to come together. Secure objective 6 and defend objective 5.
Well,
Straightforward.
defend a 5 I'm already on top of.
6, however, is in the opposite corner of the map.
It is a little unnecessary, but we will just move right into our movement phase.
Foot slogging up the board.
One of these Cadre Fireblade, the wounded one will advance. He is going a total of 10 inches.
Catch up with his team.
This guy is just going to move 6 inches to just kind of hop over that pipe. Just come sit out on that objective. Then we will move to the other side of the board. We are going to start with the Crisis Commander right here. He's going to advance. He is going 6 plus 8 is 14 inches. He saw what you did to his friends. And then we have over here our Crisis team. And they too are just going to mosey on over.
Bring those guns in range of the tank.
Bring those guns in range of the tank. All right. Now we will just move straight into the shooting phase. Sorry, I should have declared it. The Crisis Commander is actually going to use Mont Ka, which is his once per game ability that allows him to move in advance and still act as if he had not moved, so he will not suffer the penalty to his assault weapons in the upcoming shooting phase. So now we will activate him first. He's just going to put 2 fusion blasters. Actually, we're going to activate this Cadre Fireblade, and he's just going to shoot a marker light over there into them. So we're looking at a marker light on a 3, which hits. So now we are hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s into the aggressors. Rerolling 1s, 2 hits, 3s to wound, 1 wound. Ooh.
Is it worth that last CP?
You know, it really is. So I will spend my last CP to reroll that 2 into a 1.
Classic.
So 1 aggressor will take
Oh, he's dead.
6 wounds.
Yeah.
And I am now officially out of command points. Please again. So what we're going to do is we're going to put this marker light into this repulsor. So we're looking for a 3, which hits. So we now has 1 marker light. We're going to look at a marker light from this guy into these Hellblasters. On a 3, it hits. So we're looking at 1 marker light into them. And then we're going to just throw 1 more marker light all the way over here into this bottom squad right down there. And we're looking for a 3, and it hits. So now we're going to go to the broadsides. So the broadsides are going to open up. They are going to put their high-yield missile pods into the squad on the ground floor. And they're going to put their smart missiles into the squad on the top floor. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. So we're looking at 16 shots. I'll start with the high yields into the guys on the ground floor first. So 16 shots, hitting on 4s, but re-rolling 1s. Yes. Ooh. The dice are not happy. Translated well, though. Alright, and we're looking at 3s to wounds on the guys on the bottom floor. So we're looking at 5 wounds at -2.
-2 on them. Back to a 4 up then. Oof. 2 D3s for your damage.
Okay, first one does 1
damage, so the second one will kill a guy.
Yes.
Oh. Not the sergeant.
Okay, and then we're looking at the smart missiles into the guys up top. right, we are looking at 4s with no rerolls on them. And then 3s to wound them. 4 wounds at -1, ignoring cover.
Oh, 4 ups for that. And 3 go through. So killing that fellow and damaging his sergeant.
Okay. Alright, now we're going to go over to the Crisis team. So the Crisis team is going to put all their fusion blasters into the repulsor. And we're going to put this fellow right, the Chasseurs burst cannon into that guy up there, and then all the other burst cannons into the Hellblasters. So we'll start with the Chasseurs burst cannon up in the lonely guy up there. So hitting on a 4, rerolling 1s. 1 hit, and a 3. It's a wound, but there is no ignoring cover.
Oh, darn, do I want to use my last command point to save him? Probably not. Bye.
Okay, and then we're looking at 8, 16, 24 burst cannons into them. 24 shots, hitting on 4s, rerolling 1s. And then we're looking at 3s to wound.
Yeah, some significant damage.
And then he saves no AP.
Alright, 3 up armor. Come on, Emperor. Not bad. So, the 1 damage guy dies and his friend takes a wound.
Okay.
As he dies, does he get to fight again from the Ancient? He does. So he will opt to shoot his Hellblaster Incinerator gun into these Crisis suits, rapid firing and overcharging because he's going out in the blaze of glory. 1 hit, and it does wound.
Okay. So that is
-4.
Okay. So it takes 2 damage.
Alright.
But he does. Now we will now put all the shots
Front guy's dead.
into. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fusion blasters into the repulsor.
Yup.
All 5 hit. And we have 3 wounds.
Alright, no saves. So how much is the damage?
We are looking at 10 damage total.
10 on the 7 he already has, which will kill him. Does he blow up? He does blow up, of course. So everything within 6 inches of him. So the lieutenant for sure. Those guys are also getting hit. And that unit of scouts. Yeah, him.
Okay.
Yeah. So for the lieutenant,
Dies.
he's going to explode. These fellows down here are also going to explode. And the guys upstairs. Can I stop rolling 6s, please? Alright, so taking out the tank has killed my lieutenant, and this squad, and this whole squad.
Okay. So now we're going to put these fire warriors up into these guys right here. So we're just going to triple tap this guy right here because he should be within 6 inches, but I'll give that a quick recheck. He is not. So he's only going to put 2 shots. So we're looking for 4s, nothing. And then we're going to put all 15 of these shots, we'll say 12 of those shots up into the other guys. So we're looking at 4s with no rerolls. And we're looking at 3s. We're looking at 2 wounds with no AP.
Alright, camo cloaks. One guy still bites a pulse round.
And then we're just going to put 5 pot shots into these guys from the squad in the back. We have 2 hits, and we have 1 wound.
That saves.
Okay. And I do believe that is it for the Tau shooting phase this turn. So we're going to go into the charge phase now. So those crisis suits over there are going to declare a charge against these scouts over here.
Alright. Scouts firing Overwatch with their sniper rifles as well as the sergeant's bolt gun. And we got 2 hits with the sniper rifles. And no ones. And 2 wounds with the sniper rifles.
Okay, 2 3-up armor saves. We're good. So now the tower going to charge. Ooh, that is not going to be what they needed, unfortunately.
That is a bad roll.
That is a bad roll. So now we're going to go over to this charge. We're going to have this Crisis Commander charge into that
Okay, so
aggressor right there.
grenades for the aggressor. 3. And 1 hit, which does wound.
Okay, we're looking for a 3-up armor save, which is good. And we're looking at a 3-inch charge, which will get him within an inch.
Really?
No, it
Are
won't.
you inside 4?
No. And I do not have
Any command points?
any command points left. So what we're going to do is we're going to charge the broadsides into that aggressor.
Alright, that's grenades say 8 plus 6 and 6, and then we need 6 more dice to round out that 8. Alright, so 18 bullets for this aggressor into these broadsides. Looking for some 6s. Not bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hits. And 5s to wound. Unfortunate.
Unfortunate indeed.
Okay.
7-inch charge.
That guy can roll a charge.
So what we're going to do is the broadside is actually going to just come right over there. He's going to go right to there. So at the beginning of the fight phase, the broadside is going to pile in and activate the Hellblasters and go into base-to-base contact with the aggressors. Broadsides have 5 attacks between all of them. They're going to put all of their attacks into that nice little aggressor right there. So we're looking for 5s to hit, which we get none. So that was a good fight phase for the Tau.
Alright, Marines get to fight back. So our aggressor punching broadsides. And he lands 2 hits. And 1 wound.
Okay. I get to
Oh,
save.
yeah, never mind. You get you save first.
I get a
before you
5-up
roll that.
armor save, which we do not make.
Okay, so dang it, 1 damage.
Okay, so we're down to 4 wounds on that broadside.
Alright, and the Hellblasters will scooch in to fight. And
Whoop. And
alright, 5s to wound with these guys, so only 2 on your armor there.
2 2-up armor saves. And the
Make
broadsides
it.
are good.
Oh, needing 2 new objectives for top of turn 4. We have Supremacy, D3 points if we have 3 objective markers at the end of the turn, and Secure Objective 5, which unfortunately is down in Tau territory. Dark Angels movement phase number 4. We're going to have this fellow tuck in a little bit in the corner, and our fellow with the banner is going to tuck in over here as well. And that's going to be it for movement. Everybody else is just going to sit still and shoot. So starting the shooting off with the Scaran, using the accelerator cannon first. Not bad. And 3s to wound. Okay.
Yep.
3s to wound against the crisis suits.
Okay, so I'll do the rending one first at -3, so I'm looking for 6-up armor, which I do not make. And then I'm looking at 2 -1s, and I will take that on another crisis suit. And we're looking at 1 wound there, so 2 wounds remaining on this fella right there.
Continuing into the crisis suits. And sticking 3 wounds at -1.
3 4-up armor saves. No, it kills the second one.
Alright, we'll have our snipers keep plugging away at these fellas here, rerolling the 1s. Alright, hitting 3. And come on, some 6s would be nice. Ooh, a couple of 1s, so 1 wound plus a mortal wound.
Okay, I'll take it on the Chasserie for a 2-up armor save, which is good. So he takes 1 wound.
Alright. And then they can have 2 additional shots just from the Ancient's bolt rifle, which which hit and fail to wound. On the other side of the map, we have our snipers. And our 3 snipers are going to throw their shots across the map at the Crisis Commander. Hitting, they get 3 roll 1s, hitting all 3, and wounding just 1, but with a mortal wound attached.
3 up armor. Nope, so he takes 2 wounds.
2 damage for the Crisis Commander. Alright, that's shooting. For the first charge, we're going to have our captain hiding back here. Charge the Crisis Suits.
Okay.
So he's hiding behind a wall, stealthily. 7. Being infantry, he can go through walls, which gets him over to the Crisis Suits, ready to chop them up with his relic blade. And we'll activate him first. Our company master attacking the Crisis Suits. He hits on 2s because he is awesome, and wounds on 3s. Pretty awesome as well. -3 to those saves.
Okay, so I will damage per
D3.
D3 damage per. So I will do a 5-up save on him. Goes through.
Okay. 3 damage.
Kills him.
Okay.
And then 4 more 6-ups. No.
All right.
So
he
they are
chops his
done.
way through the Crisis team. And we'll pile in towards the enemy. Moving on to this other fight. So we'll have the aggressor go first, since he has the punchiest attacks. 1 hit. And it fails to wound, unfortunately. I'm going to use my last command point on that. There you go, wound with the aggressor.
5-up armor save.
Oh,
We're good.
Dang it! Okay, and your turn to activate a unit.
Okay, so I will have 5 attacks going into the Hellblasters. 1 hit. 1 wound at -1.
And he saves on a 6.
Okay.
The Hellblasters then get to fight back. Hitting on 3s. And winning on 5s. Darn. These dice are bad dice. Well. Alright, that finishes the fight phase off. Defending objective 3 for 2-player turns gets me 2 points, brings me up to 13.
And I score defend objective 5 after 2 turns, which then brings me up to 3 points.
Turn 4 for the Tau. They get 2 new cards. Defend objective 2 and assassinate. Kill a character. Multiple points if you kill 3 or more.
Yeah. And defend objective 2 is right up there.
Oh yeah, that's with the come punch me.
Okay, so we will advance this squad. We'll advance the 1 inch, 6 inch. We'll advance the lone man. He is going 2 over, 5 up, and 3 across. So that'll just get him to right there. We'll try and keep that inch away. And then this guy's just going to move right here so he can get a line up onto those guys. And then we are going to keep these guys over here. And the Crisis Commander is just going to go to right. He's going to have to. He's just going to go to right here. And does he have any targets? I don't think so. Alright, that is the end of the movement phase, so we'll go straight into the shooting phase. We're going to put these guys putting their 15 shots again up into these guys up there. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. Okay, 2 more dice, please. And 15. Hitting on 4s. Should have shot a marker light, but you know, mistakes are made. And 3s. So
Okay.
5 wounds.
5 wounds. Scouts say they sneak.
Okay, so we're going to shoot a marker light this time. Looking for a 3. Nope. And another guy's going to shoot. He hits. So these 5 guys are just going to pot shot their way up there. Rerolling the 1. 4 hits. And 2 saves.
Which kills 1 more scout.
Okay. The cadre is now going to shoot his pulse rifle. Rerolling those 1s into 2 hits. 1 wound.
Saves it.
Okay, and the other cadre is just going to shoot a long bomb shot. Hits. Wounds.
And saves.
Okay. That's it for the shooting phase. We're going to go into the charge phase. So we're going to have my Crisis Commander charge that beautiful Ancient and the Hellblasters.
Okay, the Ancient will fire Overwatch with his auto bolt rifle. Nothing sticks.
So 6 inches should get me straight over top.
He flies.
Because he has the fly keyword. So we're going to go right into the fight phase. The Crisis Commander is going to attack into the Ancient. He has 2 attacks hitting on 3s. Both attacks hit. And now he has 2 attacks wounding on 2s, rerolling 1s because of Farsight. 2 wounds, -4.
Which go right through his armor.
Which go right through your armor, and we do 5 wounds.
Exactly enough to kill him.
And then I will choose...
But does he get to fight back?
Ooh, does he?
He does.
Okay.
So he will try to fight you back with his 4 attacks of punching. And doesn't stick any damage, unfortunately.
Okay, so we're going to go to the broadsides then. They're going to punch into the Hellblasters. 5 attacks hitting on 5s. 3 hits. Looking at 3s to wound. 3 wounds. -1.
4 up armor. 1 wound. And I already killed the guy who was wounded last time. So this guy gets a wound.
Okay.
Okay.
And then over the Dark Angels.
Alright, so we'll have our
Oh,
aggressor...
I forgot I should
piles in.
pile in.
We'll have our aggressor punch first. And he is hitting. And 2 wounds at -3.
5 up armor saves. 1 goes through.
3 damage.
Okay, 1 wound remaining.
Ooh, darn. Okay. Come on, Hellblasters, finish him off. So, 4 and 3 to the start. Okay. And they are doing pretty good on their hits. Looking for 5s though to wound. Ooh, also pretty good. Okay. 6 saves for your 2 up armor.
Oh, kills 1 and puts him down to 5 wounds remaining.
Okay. Concludes the fight.
Turn, I score 1 point for Assassinate because I killed the Ancient, taking me up to 4 victory points.
1 new objective card. Mission critical objective. Roll a d6. 1. Score a victory point if you control the corresponding objective marker, and if you stole it from an enemy, you get d3. So number 1's in the middle of the field. I have to go get it. Alright, movement phase. We're going to have our Sakaran move. Back over here. And our scouts are happy where they are. Our master is going to bring the fight to the Tau. Alright, and the aggressor is going to fall back out of combat with the broadside and go claim the objective for me. On to the shooting phase, we're going to have our snipers down here, 4 of them shooting at the large squad of fire warriors and the one who can't see shooting into the guy upstairs. So the one who can't see hits, and the other 4 re-rolling 1, stick 3 hits. Against the big squad, we have 3 wounds and a wound against the guy upstairs. So saves all around.
3 up armor on him because of cover. He's good. And then 4 ups downstairs. They're good.
Okay. Well, the Sakaran's going to have to pick up the slack then. So we'll fire 2 heavy bolters into the upstairs fellow, and the accelerator cannon and the other heavy bolter into the squad on the ground. So, versus the guy on the ruin. 3 hits. And, oh my gosh, only 1 wound.
This is onto him.
Yes.
4 up armor save because of cover. Nope, he is gone.
Okay, thankfully. That was close. And 1 heavy bolter. And 3 wounds from the heavy bolter on the fire warriors.
Ooh, 3 die.
And the accelerator cannon. Probably massive overkill at this point. Oh, it 3. Yeah, 3 wounds for that. -1.
Oh, more dice.
Okay, as we survive the accelerator cannon. All right, the 2 snipers upstairs. Oh, let's see. Gun barrel continue. Yeah, okay, they're gonna just try and finish off that
Lone fire warrior.
And they hit. And they wound. 2 saves for the fire warrior.
He's good.
He survives. Unfortunate. Well, maybe morale will take care of him. And that is shooting. For the charge phase, the captain is going to try and get into combat with the crisis commander. 7 should do it. Definitely. In he goes. And he fights first with the Heavenfall Blade. Hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s because he's a captain. Most excellent. Strength 6 versus toughness 5. Wounds on 3s. So 4 saves at -3 for the crisis commander.
4 up invulnerables. Which he fails 3 of, which will kill him.
Alright, crisis commander down. And that is a warlord kill.
Yes.
Both lost our warlords now. And then the squad of hellblasters fighting against the broadside.
Rerolling 1s now.
Yes, within the aura of the captain. Thank you, Brady.
Yep.
And 3 wounds.
3 5-ups. Ooh.
2 damage to the broadside.
No, 3 2-ups.
Oh, sorry.
Yep.
Sorry.
I said 5
You said
ups.
5 ups, but they were 2 ups.
Yeah.
So he's fine.
Yep, so he has 3 attacks back going into the Hellblasters.
Punch, punch, punch.
1 hits. 1 wounds, -1.
And he saves on a 6.
Okay.
So that finishes the fight phase. So just morale for the lone fire warrior.
3, and he
Lost
lost
4
4 is
friends.
7, so he is happy.
Yeah, because he's the Shazwi. Alright, 2, finish off the turn. Mission critical objective number 1. My aggressor has it, so that scores me a point. Bring that back over. And because we have 3 objectives, number 3, 2, 1, and the Sakaran holding 1 back there, we score D3 points for supremacy. For an additional 2 points. Those 3 bringing us up to 16 for the Dark Angels now.
Alright, so it is bottom of turn 5, and we've ended up calling the game. The total score at the end was 17-5 for Peter. Just let's talk about the game, some of your best moments or some of the worst moments that happened. Peter, if you want to go first.
Well, definitely the low light of the game was the repulsor exploding and taking
Holy.
17 wounds worth of troops and my warlord with it. But
It was a calculated shot. It was calculated.
we're good at math. Best moment, probably the captain coming out from hiding and cutting his way through a crisis team, and then the crisis commander to score warlord and lock down the victory at turn 5.
No?
Brady?
Good.
Definitely the high point for me would be Pete's low point, where the fusion team decided to detonate the enemy repulsor on them, which then, strategically took out almost all of Pete's castle. So that was a good moment for me. The low point of the game for me was probably even in the first turn, where my Ghost Keel was not able to finish off the one repulsor. That would have been most ideal, because then I could have had the broadsides start taking out Hellblasters, because the Ancient wasn't out on the board yet, but wasn't meant to be. And we just tried to roll with the punches after that.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys, both of you, for coming. Like, we definitely couldn't have done this particular battle report without you. And we appreciate you coming, and hopefully we'll get some more games coming in the near future. So thank you for coming.
Thanks
and
for having us.
Thanks for having us, Bill. It was very
Great
good.
setup you got here. The terrain looks amazing, and
Awesome.
it's a
Thanks,
beautiful
guys.
surface to play on.
Excellent. Don't forget, if you're new turning into the channel, or if this is your fifth, sixth, or continuous time checking it out. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And you can please comment on the content we're bringing you. If you have any tips or suggestions or even other things you'd like to see, definitely let us know the feedback. We really appreciate. Thanks, guys. Next time on Bad Tabletop Gaming, we do a codex breakdown of the new Space Marines book dropping this week. Brady and myself will be going through it with you guys and hope to really dig deep and check out all the new stuff in it.